Hello, and welcome to the Sprkl demo. Sprkl helps ship correct and efficient code while spending less time on debugging, code review, and frustrating rework. Sprkl was designed to provide immediate and personal insights about the execution of every code change. Sprkl shows what is relevant to you, how your own code change behaves in a distributed, complex environment. Let's review how you can leverage Sprkl. Here you can see the recipe that was used during the analysis and all the relevant services of your application. Click on the graph icon for a visualization of your system, including services, databases, etc. The sloth icon appears on services with triggered code changes. This can help you get a better understanding of how the app is built and the relationships between the different components. Errors can be seen and reviewed over here in the Errors section. Click on an error to see a link to the specific lines of code that initiated this error. These lines of code were added by me in the recent code change. Toggle between the personal and global mode to see how Sprkl helps you focus only on the errors generated from your own code. You can see that the error count dropped from 7 to 3. Now you can review the trace from the beginning to understand what caused the error and fix it easily. Click on this compass icon to open a Jaeger instance right inside your IDE. On top of the infrastructure traces, Sprkl adds code level spans to the trace so you can see how the trace travels through your recent code change. By clicking on the graph icon, you can see a graph representation of the specific trace for further analysis. Click on the sloth icon over here, and it will take you back to the relevant lines of code and vice versa. Diff coverage is different from the regular coverage you're used to. The Sprkl diff coverage section shows me how much of the recent code change was covered by existing tests and which were not. This line of code specifically was not covered, and I can easily review why. Next section is Insights. Insights are not necessarily errors, but are more of opportunities for me as a developer to understand the behavior of my code and make it better before it reaches production. Let's move to Interactions. Here you can see the ripple effect of your recent code change on the system as a whole. Sprkl also detects triggered runtime security vulnerabilities. Sprkl is in fact the only way to connect those vulnerabilities with specific lines of code, so you can easily fix those vulnerabilities. Sprkl is available as a free VS Code extension as well as a web app based on Jaeger and Grafana dashboards. Sprkl fully supports Node.js. In addition, Java, C#, and Python are supported for infrastructure observability via our Kubernetes setup. We recently launched Sprkl for GitHub Actions to shorten code review processes for teams and team leads. Coming up soon, Sprkl for Frontend. Join and Sprkl your code. Enjoy.